Welcome to SuperStarcraftBros.
Diamond Friday.
I'm Jay.
And I'm Iron Sparks.
And we have a PvT for you today. We've gotten like all the matchups, haven't we?
Yeah. But you know what matchup we have not seen often since Heart of the Swarm came out?
ZVZ?
Yes.
I got it right!
We've had one of those.
Which is kind of odd considering it's the Zerg expansion pack.
Yeah.
Which should have convinced more people to play Zerg.
No.
Oh, alright.
Gotta go protest all day, every day.
Tearing it up. Aha!
They're like beaming the crystals to them.
Well, all those blue dots on the side of the Nexus is what absorbs the crystals.
But just like looking at the probes, it's just like...
Oh yeah, they're using like laser beams.
It's like aliens.
Totally aliens. Alright. Well, we are on Neoplanet S. That is the small new planet. Fancy pylon has just gone down, and without delay, or at least any further delay, who's playing?
In our disposition, top right corner of the map, we have our red Protoss Pulse from HFR. And his opponent, the blue tal'darim, Dubious.
That's a fun name. Alright, Barracks is going down for Dubious, and Pulse is getting his gateway warped in from what's left of Ire. Scouting SCV reveals nothing fishy.
Yeah.
And we do have a scouting probe. Maybe. That is taking the opposite circle around the middle of the map to Dubious's base, and he's going to discover nothing fishy. Totally agree. It's been a long one.
Oh yeah.
Alright, second pylon's down for Pulse. Assimilator's down. Got the gas production a-going. And our first Marine is coming out for Dubious.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh no, he's trapped. Let me out!
Well, you know when you're trapped, what you have to do.
Queue up a bunch of waypoints.
You bet. He is... I don't know.
What?
Like, normally No, he's doing fine.
I think it's a big enough map that he doesn't have to worry about having that zealot out.
No, not that. It was the timing of the cyber, but I think it's okay.
Alright.
Factory. Proxy. Factory.
Holy hell. Fast Widow Mines?
Perhaps.
Alright.
You get this Widow Mines right here. You can just crawl over here. Tazars don't have detection.
No Forge on the map at all because, again, Pulse is playing regular. Dubious going for what we're thinking is some proxy Widow Mines. Now that Zealot could spot them before they get a good position, and Pulse is getting a Mama Ship Core, another great tool against... Is this cheese? Do we consider this cheese?
Yeah, it might be like borderline, proxy. I think proxy anything can be considered like, cheesy-ish.
This is like cottage cheese?
It's like...
It's not quite cheese, but it's kind of cheese.
Maybe it's like cheese dust.
Like Cheetos? Like,
yeah, but just like the dust on it.
So the artificial cheese
it's
flavoring?
It's not the real thing, but it makes you think of it.
Okay, so... okay. Cheetos. This is Cheetos. Cheetos. Alright, well the Cheetos is making its way down to the main now. This Zealot should be able to spot this Widow Mine who's trying to hug the wall as best he can. And the Zealot's like, hell no! Get the hell out of my house!
It's going to be a battle of the ages to see if this can be destroyed prior to
or in Widow Mine talk. Ow. That sucks.
And you know
what sucks? They know it's there.
You know what sucks?
And they can't do anything.
You know what sucks?
What?
Widow Mines, because they're like anti-Protoss.
Yes, that is the precise reason the human beings made them. These probes are going to want to run away.
Go closer?
Run away.
Go closer.
Really run away.
Fortunately, that one was destroyed prior
Run
to
away! That was stupid. Why'd you shoot the other way?
I don't think you control.
Alright, well, we have a Chrono Boost out observer, so actually this Widow Mine not as devastating as I thought it would be.
Yeah, it only got 7.
Yeah,
but I think it pays for itself.
I think it could have gotten more, and here we go, taken out before the reload, and this proxy factory is pretty much shut down now.
But one thing Dubious should have done?
planted one in the mineral line of this natural.
Exactly.
But he did it.
Exactly.
And back at Dubious's base, we do have Marine Marauder army getting constructed. Looks like probes have transferred down to the natural. And a Widowmine did attempt to plant
he listened
there.
to us, but he was just a little late.
Yeah, the mighty trio of the Zealot, Observer, and Mothership. Doing pretty good. Pretty darn good.
Just look at them.
It's very heroic. It's like the big guy, the little guy, and their pet dog.
Which one's the dog?
The Observer.
Okay.
Immortal on the way for Pulse. This will be an interesting move. I don't even know if Warp Gate... Okay, Warp Gate is down. So this was like a very weird modified 3-gate Robo Expand for Pulse, who successfully defended against the Cheeto. And
found it.
Observer's like, found where the Widow Mines came. Well, would you call this aggressive?
I think it's kind of like passive aggressive.
Do you think he's gonna try and build Widow Mines in here,
No.
or just sacrifice the factory?
Well, it was gonna land it there, but it can't.
Yeah, stalkers do come up to start firing on the factory. I think it's gonna be able to get away without catching on fire.
Yeah, it'll be okay.
Yeah, Forge is going down to help block off that bottleneck at the natural. And it looks like Dubious has gone straight into 3M Army Manufacturing. He's got the upgrades going for his ground units, and he does have the medvacs in production. So we're going from the Cheeto attack into just a standard Terran bio play. I'm kind of leaning towards Pulse, unless he allows Dubious to just create a giant bio army. Are you dying of yawns? What is wrong?
One thing I would like to see Pulse do is, instead of going for this Twilight Council, I mean, it could... Templar Tech is always good no matter what, but maybe have gone for Robotics Bay.
The Colossus Tech would be beneficial. I don't think Pulse knows that he's going against a bio-based army. He is prepping for drops. He has cannons in production behind the main mineral line. And Scan gets dropped down to try and reveal the Observer, who flies right into the army. But Pulse did get to see the army moving out before the Observer was taken out. I think we need some sentries. We got one, and a lot more units.
Nah.
Maybe a cannon at the door. Maybe a chrono boost here and there. Okay. Something?
No.
Alright, then money on Dubious. He was maxed out, but money on Dubious.
But you know what we could see?
I like the dramatic music in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's like really high dramatic orchestra. Here we go! Force field's thrown down to try and split the army, but the army quickly goes around it and dodges.
There it is. Photon Overcharge.
Photon Overcharge is dropped down on the Nexus.
I was looking for like a Time Warp and a Photon Overcharge, but you know, I'll take one.
Yeah. Which can shoot for miles. If you saw the last Carbot animation with the Photon Overcharge, it gets dropped down on the Nexus and just like picks off everything in the distance. Dubious is going in for a second strike. He stims again, draws a lot of Zealots and the Sentries back, easily picks them off. All that's really left is the Nexus with its Photon Overcharge. Immortals and Stalkers, we're going to need a lot more troops for Pulse, and he is getting gateways to increase his production. But are they going to finish in time?
You know, I think like Pulse's Skype wasn't working because his units weren't able to communicate with each other. Like half of them were over there, half of them were back there.
Skype?
Yeah.
Alright. Here we go and engages. They are now closer to the Nexus, which is still firing that Photon Overcharge. Immortals doing a bit of damage and taking a lot of damage as well because of those hardened shields, which are now broken. And Zealot Legs is in production, and it looks like we have an elevator maneuver onto the high ground for the main. Leave no Marauder behind or reinforcing Marines. And this is Urba's going to be like, guys, backwards. This is game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Dubious is going to take this.
Mama Ship Corps goes down, the rest of Pulse's army goes down, and it does look like Dubious is going to be able to take this.
You know, Zealot Legs are almost done.
Zealot Legs are almost done, but it's just not going to work. GG goes to Dubious, the Cheetoer.
Well, you know.
When in doubt, cheese puffs.
Yep.
All right, guys, leave a comment down below how you think the game went.
Hit that like button.
Subscribe, we greatly appreciate it.
Yeah. If you have your own game you'd like us to do this stuff with, send it into SuperStarcraftBros. Oh my god.
We'd like to catch your game. Send it to SuperStarcraftBros@gmail.com. We'd love to commentate your game in an esports style commentary, and then post it up to the YouTube channel that we use as our video posting provider. I think that's what Iron Sparks was trying to say.
Yeah, same thing.
Hope you guys had a great week. We'll see you later.
Yep.
Good luck, have fun.
GG. Just do this stuff with. Oh.